Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm filming something that I've wanted to film for a really long time and just kind of, I don't know, every time I thought about filming it I wasn't by my camera and I decided I didn't have time. But we have all the time in the world right now. So I am filming today the one ab exercise that you must be doing. Outside of a plank, which you know I love a plank, and some of you may have thought, if you know me, you may have thought this was going to be a video about planks. It's not. You should also do your planks. But in addition to doing a plank, if you master this one exercise, then you will truly train your core to engage properly always during any ab exercise or exercise in general, but more specifically floor exercises. So let's just get right into it. I call these finger crushers because you'll see why. I'm very creative in my names. They're pretty literal, so that gives you any idea. So what I want you to do is lay down on the ground. I'm going to give you a few different progressions for this. So, very first step, take your fingers, put them under the small of your back. So, as you're laying here, more than likely all of you have a little arch under your back right now. So your fingers fit there. And now what I want you to do, put your little fingers under there, and I want you to rotate your pelvic bone and crush your fingers. Now, in doing this, your abs naturally tightened and engaged down here. And it's like you're pulling your belly button to your spine. So you're pulling your belly button to your spine, engaging your core, crushing your fingertips. So that's step one. Now if that's very challenging for you, which it may be, stay there. Practice that for as long as you can until it becomes very natural. It may take a few seconds to really get your body to do what you're thinking in your mind it should do. So practice that first. The second progression to this, go ahead and lift your knees and lift your butt up, kind of scoop your tailbone under. So right now with your knees up, it's a lot easier. You may not even have any space between your back right now. But if you do, again, practice tilting your pelvis, crushing your fingers. Third progression, you're going to, with your fingers under that small of your back, crushing, crushing, crushing. You're going to take one foot and you're going to drop it all the way down. Now, as you're going down, crush, 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 crush your fingertips all the way down. This should be very challenging. Even down here, you're still crushing your fingers, and then all the way back up, crushing, 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 crushing. If that's not hard for you, fantastic, great job. You can properly engage your core, or you're not doing it right. So make sure you're crushing your fingers the whole way down. The very last progression of that, once you nail down that single leg finger crusher. Now, that could take you a very long time to master. It could take you days, weeks, months. It depends on how often you practice it. So, final progression, feet up, fingertips under your lower back, crush them, and you're going to lower both legs. Very slowly. You should not be able to do this fast. Crushing, 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 crushing. If you hit a point where your back pops up, bring your feet up just a teeny bit and just hold it. And see how long you can hold that pose with your fingers being crushed. Your abs will eventually give out, so you can bring them back up really quickly. But that's how you can practice going lower and lower and lower, is stopping right before your back pops up, holding that, really engaging your core, strengthening your core, feeling that shake, embracing the shake. Yeah, you'll build your core, you'll get stronger that way. So, all the way out, crushing, 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 crushing. Now, I find these very hard. And all the way back up, crushing, 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 crushing. Good. So, mastering this exercise, let me sit up. I have done a lot of this YouTube video laying down, so we'll see how crazy that looks, me talking to you guys while laying down. But master this one exercise. It will teach you how to embrace your core. Every time you're doing floor ab exercises, you always should be thinking about pressing your lower back into the ground. Practice this. It takes a very long time to train your core, especially if you've been doing it wrong for a lot of years. I did it wrong for a lot of years. In gymnastics, everything. When you're doing your core exercises and if you see your stomach, it's called coning, but it kind of pops up in the middle. That's because you're not using your deep ab muscles. So this helps correct that. Like I said, I was doing it wrong for a lot of years, so it took a very long time. I'm still working on it, but it has become a lot more natural and a lot easier. It will get better, it will get easier, but if you don't do any other ab exercise, use this one to train your core, to strengthen your core, and do planks, because I'm a huge advocate for planks. I love a plank. Yeah, that's it. Super simple, super sweet, super short today. But yeah, it's something that I wanted to talk about for a long time because it wasn't ever really taught to me like that. And once I started training and practicing with it that way, it was just like a light bulb went off on how to really properly engage your core. I say engage your core in so many different exercises, and I'm so used to just saying it all the time that it surprises me when people ask what that means. So I want to be able to explain it to them, throw them this video. This is something that you can even do when you're standing up. So a lot of times you'll hear me say tuck your tailbone, squeeze your abs. It's that same motion of rotating your pelvic bone that we're doing on the ground, but standing up. So you can also do this against a wall. You can feel your fingertips against the wall. You can throw them in that little pocket in your back and crush your fingers that way against the wall, and then eventually progress to just doing it standing up without any, what do I want to call it, like sensory thing. So it's without crushing your fingers into a wall or into the floor. You'll learn how to just naturally do it on your own while standing. I said it was super simple, super sweet, and then I just talked for another like 3 minutes. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel and this is the first time you are seeing me, hello, welcome. And I post new videos every single Monday, new workouts every single Monday. Occasionally I throw in bonus videos like this one today. Usually it's a workout, but sometimes you never know. I might surprise you with a little tip or something. So don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more tips like this, if you found it helpful, if you're going to practice these. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye!